Hey, Internet. I bought a car mount, so I don't have to hold on to you anymore. I was at Walmart purchasing this car mount, and I'm walking behind a guy going into the store. He's holding an empty cup of whatever. And I noticed that he's not walking to the door, he's kind of walking after that. I'm like, oh, he must be going to throw his cup away before he goes into the store. But then I look at what he's walking towards, and it's a mailbox, like one of the blue mailboxes. Very obviously a mailbox, not a trash can. And it's one, like, it doesn't have like a big opening for you to put like big packages in. It's just for like letters, and so it just has like a little slit in it. And this guy is like, he's like pushing his cup up against the slit, like, I'm pretty sure I can get this in here if I keep trying. Cannot figure out for the life of him why his cup will not fit into this mailbox. Mailboxes are trash cans too, I guess, if you try hard enough. Anyway, to get on topic with Nintendo stuff, since that is the point of this channel. Ever since Nintendo unveiled that they were not going to be doing an E3 conference, people have been saying that the reason they're not doing one is because they're afraid, because they have nothing to compete with Xbox and PlayStation. No. Xbox, I can see Xbox. They presumably probably have they're going to unveil a console. They're going to show off the Xbox 720 or whatever they wind up calling it. Xbox names make me dizzy. They might not have anything to compete with for Xbox, but Sony's already let the cat out of the bag. We know what Sony's doing. They don't have a lot to show. They're in the same boat Nintendo is. Where Nintendo's actually at is that Nintendo, with Nintendo Directs, if you've been paying attention, has been giving us E3 press conferences every few months for the past year. If you're a Nintendo fan, you know that you haven't had to wait for E3 to get all this news. We've been getting these big, awesome game reveals just on a monthly basis. We've kind of gotten used to it. I mean, we just got a new Zelda revealed to us. And normally that's the sort of thing that waits for an E3. So it's not that Nintendo doesn't have anything to compete with Microsoft and Sony. It's that they've already told us everything they're doing. Thank you. The great thing about the Nintendo Directs for Nintendo is that they have complete control over what news gets out. It's all pre-recorded, it can be very scripted, and they have complete control over their message. And because they do it, because it's not at E3, they are doing it without any competition. Nobody looks at their Nintendo Direct and compares it to, Sony or Microsoft's Direct presentations, because they don't do them. That's only Nintendo that does that. And so everybody's simply impressed by what Nintendo is saying rather than comparing it to what everybody else is saying. And so while, like I said in my previous video, I, like many people, am sad that they're not doing an E3 presentation, I think they know what they're doing. I wouldn't doubt Nintendo. They've been around for over 100 years. Did you know that Nintendo was founded in the 19th century? That's the 1800s. Did you know that? It's true. And just to be clear, because I know there's been some confusion on this, Nintendo will still be at E3. In fact, they are still holding 2 press events. A developers conference, they do that every year, and then another one for the media. And so we probably will still get a small scale little Nintendo presentation. It won't be the epic giant stage show in the Kodak Theater where the Oscars take place that we're used to. But we will still get a presentation. Think about how much money Nintendo is saving by not doing a show at the Kodak. Because, I mean, their shows, they are extravagant, to say the least. Anyway, that's probably about all I got, Internet. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, the channel you are currently watching. Follow us on Twitter at 8worlds. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/8worldsnews. Go to our blog, 8worldsnews.blogspot.com, and add me on Miiverse. Just look at our, I have my Miiverse name on, hi lady that's pulling out in front of me, how you doing? I have my Miiverse name on our Facebook page. So just add me on there. Yeah, that's all I got. See you later, Internet.